Hey guys and gals, NL-6 requires a little bit of fancy footwork, so the team we're going to be using. Now, you can get away with standard defenders. I don't actually suggest you use two standard defenders. I know Cardigan can self-heal, but I would actually suggest you bring a proper healing defender. So two standard vanguards, completely fine. Any defender you pick out of the litter and a healing defender. Two single target healers or one AoE healer and one single target. Let's consider Ansel as my quote-unquote AoE healer for placement purposes. Two standard snipers, a single target caster or an AoE caster. I prefer single target, but both will work. I have Yato just as a fast redeploy. I don't intend on using her. The same thing with Melantha. I've kind of just got her in as a bit of a brawler, but whether or not I use her well is probably going to be questionable. And an AoE sniper. So if this helps you out, guys, leave a sub. It helps me out a lot. So this map is a little bit daunting when you first come into it. Can understand why, but I'll show you guys how to get through it. So what we're going to do is we are going to plop down Fang here, facing backwards. So off to the right. And next, Vanilla, or your other Vanguard, facing up. Next, we're going to plop down a couple of these seals. Boom, boom. Use that deployment point skill. So plop down seals there and there. And what we're going to do is we're going to put our first healer here. So this is potentially your AoE healer. Vanilla's skill. And now we're going to do very fancy footwork. So, AoE sniper here. And once we get about 30, mid-30s deployment points, I'm also going to use this skill because now we're starting to get a build-up of these crabs. So, once we get about the mid-30s, what we're going to do is healer facing down, caster facing across, deployment points, pull out, healing defender in. Okay. Next up, your best sniper here facing down. And just a second sniper here facing down. After that, we're going to pull out Vanilla. And what we're going to do is we're going to put Melantha here. We're going to use our healer's skill. And we're just going to let Melantha do her thing. And I'll pull her out so she doesn't die. And I'm going to replace. Now, I would suggest putting your defender here right next to your healer. You don't have to, but that's my suggestion. So once this big boy comes through, we're going to use Spot skill. Catapult skill. You can use a Nakill skill if you want, it's up to you guys. I mean, I don't think it makes too big a difference, but it's up to you. Okay. once that enemy's dead, what we're going to do is we're going to pull Beagle out, and Vanilla just pop back up. So I'm going to put Vanilla in here facing down. And what that's going to do is that's going to illuminate this whole bottom section for me. Well, not the whole bottom section, but enough of it that my snipers can shoot down there. Not super important, but, you know, the little things in life. Pow pow. Make use of it. You'll probably need to use Hibiscus' skill as well to keep her topped up with these snipers. They don't tend to play very nicely. Cycle this skill when you start to get a little bit of build up here, because she only blocks one. So it's really important to keep on top of that. Alright. And also, if you find anything going terribly, terribly wrong down here, just straight away pop Spot skill. So these are the last two enemies, so really at this point in time you can do whatever you want. You can just Melantha them if you want. They're just standard sniping enemies, so nothing too special. And there we go. Nice and simple. It looks super daunting. It does get squeezy at times, but as long as you get your deployment order right, and you don't rush it too much, with 3 stars anyway, you'll be perfectly fine. It'll be all good. So, sweet as. Hope it helps, guys.